I'm an Apple file. I own an Apple Watch, 2 iPhones, several iPads. I'm talking to you from an Apple Mac. So I'm an Apple person, but it's been a gradualism of innovation. There's really been no brand new products. I look at Samsung or even what Huawei's done in mainland China. They seem to have been more innovative. I feel like they don't have that innovation spark that they had under Steve Jobs. Am I wrong?
No, I agree with you. And I would say Jony Ive left Apple in 2019, and the office of Chief Design Officer remains vacant. I mean, that is a devastating thing to even just sort of digest.
Right.
6 years without a Chief Design Officer for a company that was a whole sort of section at the Museum of Modern Art. The things that they've created have been absolutely phenomenal. And I do think that they are resting on their laurels. The nuance here is that Steve Jobs was the product visionary of the last century, and he was the person who appointed Tim Cook. In other words, I don't think that was Tim Cook's role to play. His role was to sort of take what Steve Jobs had already done, continue to iterate them on an annual basis, but really just ramp up the scale and the distribution around the world. I would say by 2023, it was mission accomplished, and Apple should have realized that the pendulum had begun to swing in the other direction. This criticism of Tim Cook, I think, has always been tired until now, because now, in fact, you do have companies, OpenAI, Perplexity, a whole host of companies that are doing things that are really innovative in the product space, really innovative with artificial intelligence. And whatever the qualities of Tim Cook are, product design, product vision, and AI are not among them. And I worry that with him at the helm, they don't have someone to play that role. So I would actually call for a new CEO of Apple.